Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel where we delve deep into the heart of royal narratives, unraveling the intricate tapestry of tradition, duty, and, at times, unexpected turns. Today, we turn our gaze towards a particularly poignant and, indeed, highly significant series of events that have once again brought the Duke and Duchess of York into the spotlight, not just for a solemn occasion, but also amidst a swirling storm of renewed controversy. Before we embark on this journey through the latest developments concerning one of the royal family's most discussed figures, do remember to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Your engagement truly helps us continue bringing you these detailed insights into the lives of the monarchy. The royal calendar, often dictated by grand celebrations and ancient ceremonies, also holds space for moments of profound grief and quiet remembrance. It was on a Tuesday, the 16th of September, that the hallowed halls of Westminster Cathedral played host to one such solemn occasion, the funeral of Her Royal Highness Catherine, Duchess of Kent. This event, steeped in dignity and sorrow, marked a rare public reunion for Prince Andrew, the Duke of York, and his former wife Sarah Ferguson, the Duchess of York. Their joint presence at this significant royal farewell has, quite understandably, garnered considerable attention, not least because of the Duke's prolonged absence from public life and the fresh wave of scrutiny currently engulfing him. Let us first reflect upon the life and legacy of the remarkable woman whose passing brought these royal figures together. Catherine, Duchess of Kent, born Catherine Lucy Mary Worsley, was a figure of quiet grace and unwavering dedication within the royal family for decades. Married to Prince Edward, the Duke of Kent, a first cousin of Queen Elizabeth II, she entered the royal fold in 1961. Throughout her long and distinguished life, the Duchess of Kent was renowned for her tireless work in various charitable and artistic endeavors. She held numerous patronages, particularly in the world of music and education, reflecting her deep personal passion for the arts. For many years, she was a beloved and familiar sight at Wimbledon, presenting the trophies, a role she carried out with characteristic warmth and elegance. What made the location of her funeral particularly noteworthy was Westminster Cathedral, the principal Catholic church in England and Wales. The Duchess of Kent famously converted to Catholicism in 1994, a decision that, while entirely personal, was significant within the context of the royal family. While the Act of Settlement of 1701 prohibits a monarch from being Catholic or marrying a Catholic, a rule that has since been amended regarding marriage, other members of the royal family are free to choose their faith. Her conversion was a testament to her deep spiritual convictions and was met with understanding and respect within royal circles. Her funeral service at the cathedral, therefore, was a deeply personal and appropriate tribute to a woman who lived her faith with quiet conviction, a poignant setting for a final farewell. The atmosphere within the grand edifice would have been one of profound reverence, a fitting send-off for a duchess known for her compassion and understated elegance. Following the deeply moving service, Sarah Ferguson, with a gesture characteristic of her often heartfelt public persona, took to her Instagram account. She chose to share a powerful and evocative picture from the funeral procession itself, depicting the somber scene as Catherine's coffin was carried. Accompanying this poignant image was a simple yet profound caption that read, "Remembering HRH, the Duchess of Kent." This public tribute from the Duchess of York, breaking her silence on social media, served as a heartfelt acknowledgement of the beloved Duchess's life and legacy, resonating with many who admired Catherine's quiet dignity and service. It was a moment of shared grief, expressed in a modern way, yet imbued with traditional respect. Earlier on that significant Tuesday, the Duke and Duchess of York had made their journey to Westminster Cathedral from Royal Lodge, their shared residence nestled within the expansive grounds of Windsor Great Park. Their arrival was notably under police escort, a standard but always visible protocol for high-profile royal movements, especially for figures like Prince Andrew, whose public appearances are now rare and often carry a heightened sense of scrutiny. The sight of them arriving together, albeit in such solemn circumstances, was immediately striking. It marked the first public outing for the disgraced Duke in many months, a significant period during which he has remained largely out of the public eye, his name seldom mentioned without reference to the scandals that have overshadowed his royal standing. Indeed, this return to a public setting came at a particularly heated and delicate time for King Charles III's younger brother. Prince Andrew has, for several years now, been embroiled in a deeply damaging controversy stemming from his association with the late convicted pedophile, Jeffrey Epstein. This association led to a civil lawsuit, a settlement, and, perhaps most significantly, his effective removal from public royal duties, the stripping of his military titles, and the loss of his patronages. His public use of the HRH style has also been curtailed, marking a dramatic fall from grace for a once prominent member of the royal family. However, the shadow of his past associations, it appears, continues to lengthen. Recent reports have brought to light a fresh and potentially devastating development. It has been widely reported that the U.S. Congress is currently reviewing what have been described as incriminating emails exchanged between Prince Andrew and Jeffrey Epstein. The gravity of this situation cannot be overstated. The very mention of the U.S. Congress's involvement suggests a serious level of official interest and potential legal ramifications. An anonymous insider speaking to the Daily Mail offered a stark assessment of the potential impact of these communications. This source indicated that the collection of over 100 emails between the Duke and Epstein are not merely embarrassing, but critically incriminating, going so far as to suggest that their contents could, in the insider's words, lead to Prince Andrew being destroyed. This chilling prognosis underscores the profound legal and reputational peril that the Duke currently faces. The nature of these emails, their frequency, and their content remain subjects of intense speculation. But the mere fact of their existence and the attention they are now receiving from U.S. authorities cast a very long and dark shadow over any potential return to public life for Prince Andrew. Amidst this maelstrom of legal and public relations challenges, the enduring bond between Prince Andrew and Sarah Ferguson remains a fascinating aspect of the royal narrative. Despite their divorce in 1996, they have maintained a remarkably close relationship, famously sharing royal lodge and often presenting a united front for their two daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Their joint appearance at the Duchess of Kent's funeral, therefore, can be interpreted in several ways. On one hand, it is a simple act of family solidarity, attending a funeral for a relative, a duty that falls to all members of the wider royal family. On the other, it represents Sarah Ferguson's continued unwavering support for her ex-husband, a loyalty she has demonstrated repeatedly throughout his controversies. It also offered a rare glimpse of Prince Andrew in a public capacity, albeit one dictated by sorrow rather than celebration. For many observers, it was a subtle yet powerful statement of unity in the face of immense pressure, a demonstration that even in disgrace, family ties can remain remarkably strong. The optics of such an appearance are, of course, complex. For Prince Andrew, stepping out from the relative seclusion of Royal Lodge, even for a funeral, is a significant moment. It momentarily brings him back into the public consciousness, forcing a reconsideration of his position within the royal family and society at large. However, it also undoubtedly reignites the very controversies he seeks to escape, particularly with the simultaneous reports of the U.S. Congress's investigation into the emails. The delicate balance the royal family, and indeed King Charles III, must strike between personal loyalty and institutional integrity becomes ever more apparent in such moments. The line between private grief and public scrutiny is incredibly fine, especially when one is a member of the royal family. In conclusion, the joint appearance of the Duke and Duchess of York at the funeral of Catherine, Duchess of Kent, on that Tuesday, September 16th, was far more than just a royal family attending a somber occasion. It was a moment laden with multiple layers of significance: a respectful farewell to a much-admired Duchess, a rare public outing for a disgraced prince, and a poignant display of unwavering familial support from his former wife. All of this unfolded against the backdrop of grave new allegations concerning the Duke's past associations, reminding us of the relentless scrutiny that accompanies royal life, even in moments of profound personal sorrow. This event certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the complexities of royal duty, personal loyalty, and the enduring shadow of past actions. What are your thoughts on this latest chapter in the ongoing royal saga? Do you believe this public appearance signals a potential shift for Prince Andrew? Or is it merely an unavoidable royal obligation? Please share your opinions in the comment section below. We always appreciate hearing your perspectives. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel for more in-depth royal analysis, and join us for our next royal update. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.